Hey folks, this is Darth Asen here. I know it's been a while, but now I got some new things I've been wanting to show you. And the first up is him, Batfleck. Or actually I should say Batman, for the new Batman v Superman movie, Dawn of Justice. Now here, take a quick look at the packaging. You see, you got some artwork of Batfleck there. You got Batman v Superman, you got Eclectic Connect Grapnel Blaster replica. On the side, you got Batman logo. Just Batman or DC Multiverse. You got a little read up. If you want to read it, if it focuses, let's zoom in so we can focus in a little better. If you want to read it, go ahead. There you go. And then on the back, you got 4 characters from the wave, 5 through 8 coming up. You got a look at the Grapnel Blaster, which is not normally, it was always a Build-A-Figure of Marvel Legends. Well, DC, this is a Collect Connect, and you get a replica of Batman's Grapple Blaster. On the top, Multiverse stuff. You also got Batman, the logo on top. Here you got Batman v DC Multiverse, Batman v Superman logo. And that's really about it for the packaging. Now here we have Batfleck. Now, I'm going to reserve judgment for the movie because when this came out a while ago, a lot of people were upset, internet exploded, that Ben Affleck was going to be Batman. Everybody thought the same thing about Heath Ledger playing Joker. I'm going to reserve judgment until I watch the movie. But anyway, it's a good figure. Very reminiscent of the Dark Knight from the comic book series. Stubby short ears, big bat logo. Now this is better, I feel, more, or at least closer to the comics than what we've been getting with this plated armor motorcycle suit feel that we got from the Nolan movies, which wasn't bad, but I like finally seeing a more comic-ish, accurate-ish for a figure. Now, if you want to get a quick look on the cowl here, get a good glimpse of it. There is a texturing. Let's see if I can zoom in. There you go. There is kind of like a texturing on it if the light can pick it up, which I'm thinking it's supposed to be more like a leathery look, which is fine, but it doesn't continue all the way down with the cape, which is, I like the cape. Nice, bendy, softish, heavy, softish plastic, which is fine, but I just wish it was continued. But you see this nice, textured, wrinkly suit. More, like I said, it's not like an arm-plated, motorcycle suit like the Nolan movies, but still really nice. The paintwork is awesome. I don't know if they used kind of like a dry brush or whatever to bring it out. Camera doesn't pick it up very well, but there's like a sheen to it, which makes it look really nice. You got some gold. Ooh, put the camera. You got some gold paint on the belt here. Now this is like dry brushed, I bet. You got some gold on the knuckles. You also got gold on the feet too. So he's getting ready for some ass kicking. I can tell you that for sure. The eyes are amazing. I like the way the eyes look. Wish there's a little more paint on the mouth, to bring it out a little more. Gets a little fuzzy around the edges, but I don't expect perfect detail on a lot of my figures. If you've seen some of the Marvel Legends, you've seen they could be worse. But yeah, nice figure overall. Couple issues. Let's go to the articulation first before we go to the issues. Articulation-wise, his arms do move all the way out. They can turn all the way around, but the cape kind of hinders that. But if you want to force it, they can do a full 360. He does have a bicep swivel. He's got about almost 90 degrees, if not 90 degrees. He does have wrist swivel. He does have your typical DC Universe crotch, so that's almost typical of most DC figures. He does have a thigh swivel. He has single jointed knees that bend about 90 degrees. His feet do move up and down, and there is no swivel except for that. Now, oh, and his head. His head goes left, right. Doesn't go down. Doesn't really go up much. And he does, if you notice, he does have an ab crunch. Now, that's as much as he moves forward. Moves back a little bit better. But at this, I'm at loss for words. Like, I don't know why this is even here, to tell you the truth. Oh, and he does have thigh swivel. Now, the couple issues that I have with the figure is his head. Like I said, it doesn't really go up or down or anything. The ab crunch, it shouldn't even be there. If it doesn't move that much, it shouldn't even have it. But my issue is the knees. Now, if you have him standing straight like this, his knees are pointed inward. Now, if you point his knees where they regularly should be, they're pointed outward. If I pan down a little bit, you'll notice he doesn't stand. So yeah, little issue with the knees. I actually will warn, let's not really pose him in any real poses. You can get him in a few, but they're not great. So he's just basically going to be standing straight up like this, really. I'm having no issue having him stand. So, but it's a nice figure. I do love the costume. I love the fact that Ben Affleck is playing it. I don't know how he's going to do as it. I like Ben Affleck as an actor. But for Batman, I'm going to save judgment for the movie. And for comparison, for another, really only have a few DC characters. I have Green Lantern from The Darkest Knight. That's how he stands with another DC character, which is actually a little taller than him. Then here's another one for a Marvel Legends, if you want to judge it for that. Another billionaire seeking justice. Here he is with Iron Man, or Marvel Now Iron Man. And as you can see, he's a little taller than Iron Man. Which I actually think Iron Man should be taller, but it's a whole nother comic line, whole nother universe. Now, Batman himself does stand at a little over 6 inches. Actually, let's get a little further back. He does stand about 6.5 inches at the top of the ears. So, he is in the typical rate class or type class for 6-inch figures, which I like because that's most of my collection. But anyway, it is a good figure. I wish articulation was a little bit better. Other than that, I'm just going to have him sit here on the shelf, and he's going to stand like that. Like I said, doesn't go poses very well. And that's really what I'm going to have to say. Feel free to comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. There'll be an eye in the sky somewhere up here. I'll show you links to other videos and other playlists. And if you want to feel free to do any of that stuff, go right ahead, and I'll catch you later. Peace. Really, Bruce? With all the money you have, this is all you can come up with? I swear, there has to be something wrong with you. Swear to me! Do you bleed? Come on, Bruce. Really? Well, do you? There really is something wrong with you.